Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're diving into a really interesting corner of the digital world, I think. Digital faceless marketing, but specifically for moms,
Oh, wow.
through a product called Threads Booster.
Okay.
And you've shared a ton of sources with us,
Yeah.
YouTube videos, social media posts, even some marketing materials.
Right.
And so our mission today is to unpack what this approach is all about.
Yeah, it's definitely a fascinating niche.
Yeah.
It's a whole system built around this idea of helping moms generate income online without having to be the face of their brand.
Yeah, so no need to be an influencer
Right.
or constantly on camera,
Exactly.
which I can already see being a huge draw,
For sure.
busy
Yeah.
moms.
Yeah.
But let's start by understanding who is behind all of this.
Okay.
The sources point to someone named Rome Wells.
Yes, Rome Wells is the creator of Threads Booster.
Okay.
He's a former certified math teacher, actually,
Interesting.
who transitioned into the world of digital marketing and entrepreneurship. And what's really interesting is that he's taken inspiration from his teaching background, specifically what he calls a feudal system framework
Okay.
to help moms navigate this space.
Okay, a feudal system.
Yeah.
Now, I'm really curious.
Uh-huh.
But before we get to that, let's just
Yeah.
break down
Right.
what exactly digital faceless marketing is
Right.
for our listener.
Yeah, in essence, it's basically a way to build and run a profitable online business
Okay.
without needing to be front and center.
Mm.
You're working behind the scenes, leveraging various strategies to drive income without putting yourself out there publicly.
So that's where Threads Booster comes in.
Exactly.
Okay.
Threads Booster is Rome Wells's digital guide, lays out his entire system.
Mm.
It promises to teach moms how to create and market profitable digital products,
Okay.
build effective sales funnels,
Mm-hmm.
and even automate and outsource tasks.
So kind of a one-stop shop
Yeah.
for building an online business.
Right.
But with this specific focus on moms.
Yeah. Who value their privacy
Right.
and might not have a ton of time to devote to it.
Exactly. That's the core idea.
Okay.
And one of the key things that Rome Wells really emphasizes throughout his materials is this importance of mindset
Okay.
and personal growth.
Hmm.
And that's where his unique feudal system framework comes into play.
Okay, let's talk about this feudal system then.
Yeah.
It's not exactly the first thing that comes to mind
Right.
when you think of digital marketing.
Uh-huh.
For moms.
For moms, yeah.
So help us understand this.
Yeah, so he draws a parallel to the structure and values of the feudal system in ancient Japan.
Okay.
Think of it like this. You're building your own digital kingdom.
Okay.
With different levels you can ascend as you learn and implement the strategies that he outlines.
Okay.
It's about creating a sustainable system,
Mm.
cultivating loyalty in your audience, like a lord to their subjects, right?
Like that.
And constantly working towards personal growth. So instead of just focusing on quick wins or like overnight success, it's about building something more enduring and impactful.
Exactly.
Hard to see.
It's a long-term vision. And Rome Wells actually provides what he calls pills of freedom.
Pills of freedom.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a new one.
Right.
What are those exactly?
So think of them less like actual pills,
Okay.
more like pre-packaged routines or strategies.
Hmm.
So these pills are designed to free up your time,
Uh-huh.
your mental energy, by providing these structured approaches to things like content creation,
Mm-hmm.
automation, and even managing your mindset.
So it's like having a set of tools or blueprints to help you build a more efficient
Exactly.
and ultimately more fulfilling business.
Right.
That makes sense. And another key aspect of his approach is this emphasis on content creation,
Yes.
but with a twist.
Huh.
He encourages building what he calls a content bank
A content bank.
by drawing inspiration from your everyday life as a mom. So instead of needing to come up with these elaborate ideas
Right.
or stage photo shoots, you're essentially leveraging what you're already doing.
Precisely.
I like that.
Rome Wells believes that the everyday experiences of motherhood are a rich source of content.
Hmm.
He suggests thinking about it like this.
Hmm.
What are you already doing
Okay.
that you can document or share in a way that provides value to others?
Okay.
He even talks about things like recording quick videos while cooking dinner or sharing tips on organizing kids' toys.
Okay, so it's about like finding those
Yeah.
authentic moments
Yeah.
that are already happening.
Right.
That's a pretty refreshing perspective, I think.
Yeah, right.
Because it takes away some of the pressure of feeling like you need to be constantly on
Right.
or creating something from scratch.
That takes the pressure